Boys, we're no money spent around here. Obviously, free players are very, very important, and there's actually a lot of free players that you guys could get right now in this game. And unlike previous years, these free players are actually pretty good. I'm going to show you all the best free players that you guys could get out there. I'm going to show you how many of them I'm actually using on my team. Let's get into it, boys. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Snods here. We're back with another no money spent video, and today we're going to be talking about free players, where you can get them, how many of them are out there, which ones are the best. Before we get into the video, if you guys are new here, be sure to subscribe to the channel, leave a like on the video if you guys are enjoying the content. But let's get into it, boys. We just recently started getting some of the ultimate alumni players, those 85 overall players. A lot of people haven't gotten them yet. I'm one of the very few people that did actually get them. If we go into our lineup right here, I ended up going with the 85 overall Saquon Barkley. Really good option in my opinion. I don't know what it is, but with this card, I've been using him. He feels slow. I don't know what it is about this card, but he's perfect for no money spent. 85 speed, 85 acceleration. I haven't used him online yet, so maybe I got to try it over there. But it's an 85 overall for free. All you got to do is play the Ultimate Alumni Challenges in College Football 25 if you guys have them. It was really weird because we were supposed to get them all day one, and it didn't happen. And a lot of people still don't have this card. I personally think it's absolutely ridiculous that EA let this happen. Their excuse was that it's a slow rollout. That's ridiculous. We should, if you tell us we have this card on day one, we should have it on day one. I'm glad I have it right now, but I feel like I'm only going to have this card for like a week until something else drops. Now, you also have the option of the 85 Myles Garrett or the 85 Josh Allen. I don't see anyone going any direction unless you're a super strict theme team. I have a Browns theme team, but I skipped on Myles Garrett and went with Saquon Barkley. You still get the 80 overalls back, and you can use those. So I'm still using the 80 overall Myles Garrett as my end. But here we go. Here's my team right now. A lot of free players on here. We got team captains. We got the Sam Cosmi on here. Mike Evans was free for me. Saquon Barkley, obviously. Hines Ward, Devin Hester. All these guys were free. Jabril Peppers, Ray Lewis, Max Crosby, Troy Vincent. These are all some of my best players on this team, and they are free. I really like that they're giving out some good free players this year. Usable free players for no money spent teams. I did recently grind out the most recent team builders solos. I haven't completed them all yet, but if you get to tier 1, you get an 82 overall BND team builders player pack. So you can actually get this rather quick. You get an 82 overall BND. We're gonna go ahead and open that pack. I haven't opened it yet. So what we're doing with these daily coin packs and strategy item packs, we're saving them up for basically like a savings account for coins. So hopefully that pays out. We're going to get that up to like 20, something like that, and then we'll do a video on it. But the 82 overall team builders player BND fantasy pack, I want to say this is every single 82 overall 82 overall team builders pack. Yes, it is. Now, this is an obvious one for me. I do think there's a lot of really good 82 overalls in here. The first one I'm going to say is any lineman I think is going to be a good choice here. Why? Because they're BND. Once you choose these players, you're stuck with these guys. So you want to choose a player that you're going to use for quite some time, right? I have a Browns team. I could go with a few Browns players in here. There's a lot of Browns players. Anthony Walker, one of them. Juan Thornhill, who, in my opinion, I think is one of the better ones in here. But I'm not going to go with a Browns team player because there's one player in here that is just, it's obvious. You've got to go with him. The other good one is Juan Thornhill. He's got really good speed. 85 speed. He's got the same speed as Cam Chancellor right here. He's actually got better acceleration and the same tackling. But everything else after that, that is where Juan Thornhill is bad. His zone coverage is really bad. I don't like his man coverage. His pursuit's really bad as well. He's just a speedster out there. That's pretty much all Juan Thornhill is. But like I said, linemen are good. Juan Thornhill's pretty good. But the best one out of all of these, and the one that I'm going to select, is Divine Diablo right here. Why? Because my user is an 84 overall Ray Lewis at middle linebacker, and he just hasn't really been getting it done for me. If we compare this Divine Diablo to Ray Lewis, Divine Diablo is much better. He's very, very good. much faster, 86 speed with 88 acceleration. This is that Madden, EA literally put this card in the game just for us, people that want users. Even people that are money spent are taking this guy as a user. He's so good. Got good tackling as well. The block shedding and play recognition and the zone coverage, I don't really care about because we're going to be the ones controlling this guy. So we're going to be able to jump in front of those routes and get user picks. This is going to be a really good user option. All right, so moving on. What other free players can we get right here? Okay, so I want to stay in the challenges section right here. You guys saw that I had that 85 overall Mike Evans. That card is B&D. I didn't spend anything on that card, and he's one of the better receivers in the game. How do you get him? You can go to the Season of Boom challenges right here. Make sure you complete all of them. Make sure you get the Boom tokens right here that spells out Boom. You can actually do this twice, by the way. You can do it in the challenges, of course. And then if we hop over to the Season of Boom Season Pass right here, there is another option to get those Boom tokens again. So I'm leveling up this Season Pass right here, and I'm going to eventually get that Boom token again. So once you get those Boom tokens, you're going to be able to go down to, let me see if I can find it here, the Boom Token Exchange. So we're going to click into it, and it's going to give us a choice of a 78 plus overall player or an 80 plus overall B&D player, or the option to just get a 35,000 quick sell. Now, obviously, I chose the 80 plus overall B&D player, and I pulled Mike Evans. So this also means you can get Mike Evans. This means that you could get Cam Chancellor, you could get Josh Allen, and for whatever reason, this pack has been paying out a lot. A lot of people have been pulling those 85s. This isn't a guarantee. This is potential for you to get a free 85 overall. Yes, you can do the 35,000 coin quick sell, but I just don't think that's a high enough value right there. If that was like 70K, yes, I would say go with the quick sell, but we could get an 85 overall, and it's been paying out really good. So I highly recommend doing that, and you could do it twice too. So the odds of you getting at least one, I think, are pretty high. All right, so moving on. This, in my opinion, has the best card in the game, and that is the Season 1 players that we can get right here. Now, I have all of them on my team. There's 2 of them right here that I think are very, very effective. Hines Ward, I think, is the best wide receiver in the game. I have him fully upgraded. He's actually an 86 overall on my team. The great thing about all of these guys is they get all 32 team chems. So if you have a theme team at 20, they will get a speed boost. I've got Hines Ward. He's at like an 86 speed. He's also got good spin move as well. So he's going to get the Judkins spin that we know and love, the Breece Hall spin. Very fast, very glitchy, very hard to tackle. He's also really good at juking. He's a great wide receiver. I throw to him probably the most out of all of my receivers. The next player that I really like is Max Crosby. Max Crosby, I got him up to an 84. He's been shedding really well for me. He gets a lot of sacks. Really good edge rusher. Ray Lewis, he's okay. He's been my user until I got Divine Diablo. He's been all right. Nothing too crazy. And then Mike Allstott, I feel like a lot of people sleep on this card because he's a fullback. A lot of people are doing kind of what they did last year with Franco Harris. They are upgrading this card, and they're putting him at halfback. It's a really good halfback option right here. He's a big body, so it's very hard, pretty much impossible to hit stick this guy, unlike the free Christian McCaffrey, who gets hit stick and fumbles quite a bit. So Mike Allstott, although might be a little slower than most running backs, this is a good option. Now, we just talked about him, is the free B&D Christian McCaffrey that you guys get. Now, I would have him as my starting running back right now if I didn't have Saquon Barkley. This is another really good card if you get him up to an 85 overall. If we upgraded this guy to an 85, he would probably be an 86 because he has the Browns chem right here. He would have +3 speed, which is going to be probably an 86. So he might be an 87 speed after the team chems. His juke move is well over 82. I think 82 is where it needs to be for him to go get those glitchy spins. He's right up there with one of the best running backs in the game. It feels so good to finally see that we get free cards and they actually can be effective on our teams. You can get the season pass currency, as you can see right there on the right-hand side. I've got 350. You're going to get a bunch of them. Just by grinding out the season pass, you'll get these tokens to upgrade your players. I focused on getting Hines Ward up first because he's just so good. And then obviously you would upgrade based off of what you need. I went Max Crosby. I got him at 84. Ray Lewis. The good thing is if I want to change these, I can take those upgrade tokens out and put them into other players if there's more players that come out in the future that are going to replace those guys. It's just a really good way how they handled the season pass players. I really like it. Next is team captains. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys know what I've been doing with this. As we know, team captains, I don't think they're very good this year. They're just not. These are good filler options. We've got a fullback option in Mike Tolbert. If you need a fullback, you can upgrade him. Tight end, Jason Witten, Manti Te'o, Jeff Saturday. I think the only two that I think are valuable is the corner, Troy Vincent, and Jeff Saturday. Maybe later on when these guys get certain abilities and stuff like that. I don't even know if these three will ever get abilities. I'm not sure. They might be valuable in the future, but Troy Vincent, I think if you upgrade him first, he's a pretty good corner. He's gotten a lot of interceptions for me, a lot of pick sixes, actually. You do have enough in the season pass for the team captains to actually upgrade this Troy Vincent all the way up. So I wouldn't focus on spreading out the upgrades amongst all of the team captains. I would just focus on one, and that one is Troy Vincent. You need depth at corner, and I think he's perfect for that. How do we upgrade those guys? Let's go to the team captains season pass right here. I don't know how far I am with this. I'm almost done. I'm at level 11. So I'll get one more, and I'll probably put that on Jeff Saturday. But yeah, just get these stats, go into solo seasons, solo battles, whatever, and you can grind out these stats. I just got to get the rushing yards, and we'll be done. But boys, that's pretty much it. Those are all of my favorite free players out there. We're no money spent. Like I said, we really love free players, and I really like how generous they're being with the free players so far. So keep it going, EA. We love it. We're going to end this video on a mystery pack right here. I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoy the content, be sure to subscribe to the channel. What do we get here? We get a rushing pack. Probably going to be nothing. I haven't gotten anything from these packs. Mystery packs are back, baby. Do we get anything? Looks like we don't. Appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm out of here. Peace.